Folks, welcome to a brand new episode of Degenerate Danger Zone. I'm your host for the first time in I don't know how long, Degenerate Al, joined by Ty B. Merekat's in the building. Guys, we have a monster slate of action tonight. We got NHL, we got some NBA parlays for you, some college basketball, and we're going to talk about the weekend as well because, guys, I don't know about you guys, but we had a pretty good weekend, especially Sunday.
Oh, yeah, and of course, what did I say? Every time I pick the Clippers, they lose. They blew it for me. Would have been a perfect day for me if it wasn't for that. But yeah, we were all up. We were all pretty much hitting on everything besides one or two little misses, but pretty spot on. That's a great way to go into March, which I would say is my favorite betting month of the year.
Oh, hands down. And it started yesterday with Liverpool getting that shutout. I know that was big for you, Merekat. I had both teams to score no, which came in clutch. Did not need to take the points with Maryland. They handled business with Michigan State, and Dewey's Isles got it done for me. So that was a good 2-0. How about you, Merekat?
I mean, it was great. I've been riding the dart, which we know has been hot. Won again yesterday. I mean, that's 12 of 15 now. I started in the morning between Tottenham and Liverpool, hitting all day throughout the day, all the afternoon games. My only hiccup yesterday was the Warriors. They got absolutely crushed. That was gross. I'm sorry for that one, but I've been hot. Yesterday was one of the best gambling days I've had in a long time. I cooked myself up a nice steak today. Went and bought just the nicest steak I can get at Dash's. That I was like, hey, I'm going to treat myself because it was a good day yesterday. The Knicks, too. First hammer play I've ever given out. 3-unit banger. Easy win. Easy.
Yeah. My only bad beat of yesterday was I had the under, teased it to 7.5 in Red Wings Blackhawks. 6 goals in the third period to put that thing at 9 goals total. So that was my only real tough beat of the day. But Ty B, we'll go to you. What are we rolling with here?
Yeah, so I'm going to start off here in the NHL. I'm going with the Minnesota Wild against the Vegas Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Knights, yes, are a very formidable team. They're a very big team, and they've had success since they've come into the league. But Minnesota is on an absolute tear right now, 6-game win streak, and rookie Kirill Kaprizov is absolutely lighting it up for them. I love what he's doing, scoring at a tremendous clip, really helping out my fantasy team, but he's also helping them win. And Matt Dumba got a big goal for them too. Great to see from him. And I just don't think Vegas just finally got back out there after having a couple games postponed due to COVID. I just don't think they're up for it, having that little extended time off. I think, the Wild are going to continue to skate all over the place.
All right, and you know what? I normally don't do this to you, Ty B. I am in 100% fade mode here. Look at the bottom of the screen. That's my free money play. All I'm saying is, yes, they are one of the hottest teams. They've won 6 games in a row. And did they beat my Avalanche in one of those 6? Yes. But the rest is towards the bottom half in that division. You beat the Ducks. You beat the Kings. And you look at their schedule the whole year, they haven't even played Vegas yet. You haven't played the Blues. You lost 2 out of 3 to the Avs. So the top teams, they really have not even played in that division. I'm looking at the Stanley Cup odds, and I'm seeing they're like down to 17-1. The Wild. So, and tonight, you have fans for the first time in that arena in Vegas. For those of you that haven't been to a Vegas game, I don't care if it's 500, 1,000, whatever it is, they are nuts. They are wild. They are wild. First game at home with fans this season. I'm riding with the Vegas Golden Knights. And Vegas, too. They've played the least amount of games in that division. Obviously, every team's been funky due to COVID and things like that. Have the most points in first place for a reason.
Yeah, Vegas is an absolute wagon. I was looking at some NHL stuff tonight, but I'm love the NBA lately. I've been crushing it. It's been making me money, so I'm going to stick with it. My first play is just going to be a little parlay, little safe parlay here. 2 money lines. I'm going with the Mavericks money line against the Magic, and then the Jazz money line against the Pelicans. 2 games that I don't hate the spreads on either. I'm just playing it safe with the money lines here because I think it's just free money. It's pretty much even money at -106. You're looking at the Mavericks Magic matchup. The Mavericks have started to find a bit of consistency. Porzingis is back in that lineup. He's healthy. Doncic has been up and down, but he's exploding here and there, and he's getting more and more consistent. You're seeing that they've won 7 of their last 10 games. And then the Magic 7 of their last 9. And then the Magic haven't been good this whole year. They're second last in the East, lost their last 3 games by an average of 21 points a game. And then you'd think their defense is terrible. Maybe they compensate on offense. Vucevic, Fournier. No, they're 29th in the NBA in points per game for the entire season. I think the Mavericks just outclass them here. And then you look at the Jazz versus Pelicans. The Pelicans are a team people want to like because of Zion and what he's doing. And hey, I like Zion too, but they're not a good team. And the Jazz are a very good team. As much as I hate the Jazz and want them to be awful, they're a great team, and they're deep. Their form's been the best in the NBA, and they have one of the best offenses in the NBA going against New Orleans, who is a terrible defense. They've dropped 7 of their last 10. They've played twice already this year, and the Jazz have won by 16 and 11. I think these are free money plays right here. Little parlay gets you pretty much even money. It's good value. But like I said, don't hate the spreads. And I think Ty's going to talk about the Mavs a little bit too.
Oh, yeah, the Mavs won that first matchup with the Magic by 14 points. And that was without Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis adds so much more to this team. Vucevic had a great game for Orlando the first time they played with 30 and 15. But you got to think with Porzingis out there, that slows him down a little bit, especially having to play defense on him all night. You've seen the things he's been able to do, whether it's coming off the baseline with some up and unders, or even driving and still shooting that 3 ball. When he's able to do everything, this Mavericks team, it can be unbeatable. They can be in the top half of that Western Conference if they can fully find some consistency. Love them tonight, -6.5. I think they should be able to win this one by double digits, Al.
And real quick, Merekat, talking about something that's hot right now. We got to talk about the dart. The dart is just unbelievable. When it's on a heater, you got to talk about it.
Yeah, 12 of its last 15. There's some losses thrown in there, but it's still a heater. Until you lose 2 in a row, it's still hot. It's been winning, after losses, which we saw OG Dart do that for a while. Throwback to the people who've been with the Dart forever. OG Dart, its first 60 picks, maybe 50, mid-50s. It never lost 2 in a row. It always bounced back, and that's what R2 Dartu is doing now that he's in the spotlight. He's winning some crazy games, and he's winning some games really easily. You're not getting huge money lines either. We've only had a few favorites. We've won some underdogs, I think 3 underdogs during the current heater. He's all over the place, taking all different things, but it's free money. I know you might be hesitant to tail the dart, but the numbers over the amount of time now have proven themselves. It's 150 throws, more than 150.
And we're approaching win number 100.
Mm-hmm.
What do we? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty exciting time to see where the dart can get to. And if you're looking at the ticker at the bottom here, dart tonight is on the, what was it, Merekat?
Hornets, Trailblazers, over. So when I threw the dart this morning, the line was over 235.5, a big line. Now it's down to, what is it at the Creek, over 229?
229.5.
229.5. You have a 6-point shift in this. People betting against the dart here. It's going to be an uphill battle, but hey, the dart proves people wrong. That's why we throw it. It's just a dart at a board. There's no thinking behind it. It takes something. It takes something.
And I'm kicking it over here to myself. My parlay of the night. We're going to go for some late night West Coast Canadian hockey here. I think we got a 10 o'clock start with Toronto, Edmonton, and then Colorado, San Jose at 10:30. Very similar pick to what I did yesterday. Islanders took an L. I took them +1.5. Didn't even need to. They win 2-0 yesterday over the Penguins. Once again, Connor McDavid with a bounce back game tonight at home, +1.5. And it's looking like it's not official yet, but Michael Hutchinson, backup goalie for Toronto, in that. So love Edmonton at home. Probably a high scoring game. Give me the 1.5 just in case it goes to OT. And then, as Merekat likes to say, parlay fodder. Throw the Avs in there. They lost 2 in a row. They bounced right back to 2 straight wins. Looking really good right now after a 6-2 win over Arizona. They're on the road tonight. That's fine. They're going to take care of business. Yesterday at the Creek, they were around -170. At points today, they're up to -240. So love Avs money line here. That parlay, you can get it pretty much even odds. And I think we're over to Merekat for the final play of the day.
Yeah, I got one more sticking to the NBA because I just love the board tonight. A bit of an underdog here, but it's another close to even money line like the last one. Straight up, just the Cavaliers money line tonight against the Rockets. Two teams kind of heading in a bit of a different direction right now. You saw the Cavs on that 10-game losing streak. It was awful. Now they've won their past 3, looking really good, including a win in overtime against Philly on Saturday. They've got a day to rest now. They're on this heater going against Houston, who had 2 wins in the entire month of February. They're on an 11-game losing streak. And I think the key to this game that makes me so confident in the Cavaliers tonight is just going to be that backcourt battle. You got Darius Garland and Colin Sexton, who are looking good. Colin Sexton looks really good. And then Isaiah Okoro, Jared Allen, 2 younger guys, 2 stepping it up. They're a really young team, all healthy now, finally getting it together. And the Rockets are coming off a loss yesterday. They just lost by 49 points to the Grizzlies, who are not that good of a team. Their front court, John Wall, Eric Gordon, you got Jayshawn Tate playing a ton of minutes too, combined for 33 points, allowed the majority of the Grizzlies points. They looked awful. There's 2 teams, completely different momentums right now, and I like the Cavaliers anyway.
Okay. So a slight dog on the road, getting them at the money line there. Love that, Merekat. And then real quick, I know we're about to end this show, but tomorrow night, Sabres, Rangers, 7 o'clock. Right now, I just want to take a note of this. Rangers money line is minus 159. Tybee, where do you think that money line gets to, if it moves at all, tomorrow?
Well, that's interesting. I think that depends on whether or not we see if Panarin's in. Panarin right now is still considered day-to-day. Filipino could be back. He's also day-to-day. But the Sabres fade investments is now up 440% since the beginning of the season. I don't know who made that account at Sabres fade, but make sure you go follow them. Great follow there. I think you got to continue to fade the Sabres. I think it's free money. I think you just keep doing it all season.
100%. And what else should you do? Get to manscaped.com. 20% off using promo code TRAINWRECK.
Plus free shipping.
And
free shipping.
Free shipping.
Oh, yeah.
What is free shipping? Free shipping is free money. What do you do with that shipping cost? Go to the Creek, $1 in a dream parlay, just like Merekat you did today. How about Creek Degenerate? Constantly doing these $1 in a dreams, and he's hitting every once in a while. That's what it's all about. And something I'm pissed off about yesterday, another underdog in NASCAR. Are you kidding me? Who are these people?
William Byron, come on, that 24 car wins races. Everyone knows
Dude,
that.
it was so funny. I was watching it with one of my buddies, and I go, "Is that Gordon? Gordon's still in?" That's how much I know. That's how much I know about NASCAR. But once again, thank you. Oh, we got some comments here. Saxland. Oh wow, we got a lock here.
Oh yeah,
there it is.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I like that. Terrible defense, great offense.
Terrible defense
going against each other.
Yeah, looks free. But once again, guys, thank you for joining us. We'll be back consistently. Go get that free money and get to the Creek. Good night.